Hi guys, the following clip is about the exponential graphs and what the reflections of it look like. Enjoy! Reflections of an exponential graph can be written as a reflection on the x-axis as well as on the y-axis. When we have a reflection on the x-axis, my equation will be y is equal to negative a to the power of x. And when I have a reflection on the y-axis, I'm going to have y is equal to a to the power of negative x. As we know, when my negative is in front, it means that there will be a difference in y values. And when my negative is at the top, there will be a difference in x values. Right, so these drawings are the basic shape, not on scale. This is just the shape of it. Now we're going to go into what the reflection on the x-axis would look like. I know that my horizontal line is my x-axis, so therefore this whole graph has to be a mirror image underneath my x-axis. So my significant coordinate is at 0 and 1, therefore reflected on the y-axis, on the x-axis, sorry, my new significant coordinate or a vertex will be on 0 and negative 1. So we start drawing our graph from the vertex. So this would then go down and move closer to the x-axis, but not touch the x-axis. Now we go into what the reflection on the y-axis would look like. So what this shape needs to do is the y-axis is my vertex and my point of symmetry, my line of symmetry. Therefore, these two need to be mirror imaged on the opposite sides. Once again, I start drawing on my vertex. So on the y-axis, my long end is going to go to the left and my short end is going to go to the right, but not touching my x-axis. So when I have reflected it, my reflection on the x-axis will be underneath my x-intercept, and my reflection on the y-axis will go in the opposite direction. Very important that my graph will not touch my x-axis in any one of these two reflections, because I have not shifted this graph on the y-axis. We can also get a reflection on the x and the y-axis. When we have that, my equation will read y is equal to negative a to the power of negative x. Remember, we always reflect a graph from the original. So this graph, the pencil graph, is the original. When reflected on the y-axis, it flops over to the pink graph. And now I need to reflect this pink graph on the x-axis as well. So my significant coordinate is going to be 0 and negative 1. But instead of my graph going to the right, it will be going to the left because it has reflected to the pink, and now the pink has to reflect to the bottom. So when drawing that, my long end is going to go to the left and my short end is going to go to the right, closer to the x-axis but not touching it. So my orange graph is my reflection on the y and the x-axis, written as y equals negative a to the power of negative x. I hope this clip helped, guys. If it did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with anyone it might possibly benefit. If you've got any questions, please drop it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, find the link to the features of exponential graphs over here. See you next time. Bye!